What I'm saying is that the Mars prison transfer was a waste of our time.
Yeah, but when we enter Mars jurisdiction, we're going to pick up more work, and after that...
Travis.
What?
I've just detected an uncharted debris field on the edge of Saturn orbit.
We at risk?
Not as long as we stay outside the debris field. But I'm detecting processed material spread out over a 12,000-kilometer area.
What is it? Ship wreckage?
Yes, must have been a large one. The dispersal pattern suggests an internal explosion, not an attack. I've just confirmed with Saturn Fed. This is uncharted wreckage.
That's strange.
So there's no record of any ship in this sector?
No, it appears... Attention, I'm detecting a life form in the debris field.
Well, let's see it.
Is someone alive now?
Or something.
Car, any chance of finding out who or what's in there?
No, the container appears to be some sort of escape pod. It's not a technology I'm familiar with.
Escape pod? Looks more like a coffin to me.
Better plot a course of retrieval then.
Negative. The debris field is too congested.
So send in the Beatles. It's okay, I fixed them. They won't attack us again.
Hold on a second. We don't know what's inside that thing. I don't trust it. I mean, it's floating out there for a reason. And I bet that reason's bad.
Yeah, but aren't you curious? It's a human being.
Okay. Car, what about contamination?
I cannot estimate that possibility.
Quarantine it in the infirmary. Deal with it there.
No biological or viral contamination. It will be unnecessary to quarantine.
Car, what's in there?
I am unable to determine. All I can tell is that whatever's in there is alive.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Why are we wasting our time hanging around here trying to work out what happened?
So you don't want to know how this guy got out here or what happened to his ship?
No, I want to start earning some money.
Car, have you done a full bioscan?
Yes, no signs of physical damage, and he appears normal.
What about ID?
I'm conducting a comprehensive ID search, but so far nothing.
I don't care who he is or where he came from. Let's just get to Mars and dump him.
Where do you get off? Caring about money and never thinking about people.
What did I say?
What was that?
Avoidance maneuvers.
What are we avoiding?
A small vessel. I'm reading blast damage similar to what we found on the escape pod.
From our mystery ship.
Life signs?
Nothing I can clearly identify. She's carrying heavy ordnance.
A fighter.
Wow, she's a beaut. You know, we should bring that on board. Why, she could fetch a fair price.
Well, you know we can't do that.
Why?
Because if we get caught, there's a fortune to pay in fines. I mean, you willing to take the risk?
Since when did you give a fart about rules and regulations?
I didn't say I wasn't tempted.
What did you do? What did you do to get yourself locked in a box? Who knows what I did to get myself locked in this box for 25 years? Give or take a few. I probably don't deserve any better.
The entire universe deserves better.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to the world outside your box.
What box?
The one we found you in, floating in all the garbage.
I was floating in garbage.
As far as the eye could see.
Must be where I belong.
I have repeatedly scanned the debris field for any piece of evidence that might help identify our guest.
And don't tell me. Nothing?
I was able to recover some transmissions referring to the name Mishkin, but nothing conclusive.
Well, let's keep our guest under constant surveillance, shall we? Just, see if you can discover anything about him.
There's something wrong with our spaceman. I mean, who would put him in a sarcophagus and dump him in space?
Sarcophagus? What, you mean this guy's a king?
Did I say that? Did I say our floater was of the blood purple?
Purple?
Yeah, the colour of royalty, when the sacred ruled over the profane. Why don't we get Travis a white toga with purple trim, and us in loincloths working as slaves?
Leave it out, Rodolfo.
Oh, well, it's making me itch. That juicy ship out there waiting to be plucked, and him all stuck up and telling me the law. Me?
Yeah, well, maybe he shares your concern for profit and loss. Hey?
So you remember nothing?
I remember stars. Lots of stars. Too many to count. It was a waste. What was God thinking?
What was she thinking? What's that?
What do you think it is?
Maybe it's your name.
My name.
I'm Percy, by the way.
I don't know who I am.
I want to help you. It's very rare for me, but I do.
Why do you want to help me?
Should probably get you to the bridge. Let everyone know you're fine. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
That thing you just did.
You liked it.
Car, any luck putting a name to our mystery guest?
No facial or retinal matches in any database in the solar system. And no one has filed an overdue arrival report for any ship in the sector. It is most unusual.
You didn't like it?
Let's just go. Spaceman.
Glad you want to help me. Because I want to help you.
Help me, huh?
It's obvious, isn't it?
Never seen anything like it.
Neither have I.
Caravaggio?
No ID confirmation from any of my comparative memory banks. I have no frame of reference.
With your permission, I'd like to rest now.
Yeah, of course. Well, we're Not transporting any prisoners at the moment. The brig's free.
He's not a prisoner.
No, I didn't say he was.
I'm not gonna put him in the brig. He can rest in my quarters for now.
That's it.
Nice. Get out of the way!
She's a charmer, isn't she, Marcus? Marcus!
Sorry, wasn't paying attention.
No, you and everybody else on the ship.
I've universally broadcast his image in hope of recognition from someone.
Good. The sooner he's off the ship, the better.
All you've ever known is this shit.
Pretty pathetic, I know. Missing out on whole galaxies of countless wonders to see and all that.
Think leaving here would make you happy?
Well, I've always wanted to be a stripper in Sin City.
That make you happy?
I was just kidding.
The tulip, it's mine. I can prove it. I have documents to prove it. Travis is a technical partner. There's no investment. And Percy, she's got squatters' rights, so what?
So, what's in it for me?
You cast your lot in with me, Sunshine, and I promise you, shed loads of money. What else have you got?
Why do you want to help me?
Because you want me to.
Oh. You always do what people want?
Is that horrible? Am I a bad boy?
Kinda. Uh-huh.
You know what, you're right. I mean, I don't own anything. The Raiders brought me up. I don't even have a family.
My father was a booze hound. Shot dead at the age of 24 in a bar. 3 weeks later, my mother married her fella. Nice bloke, hung himself. I'd just as soon not have the legacy, lad.
Are you saying I'm lucky? At least you had a mother and father. Do you know what I'd give you, Sonny?
Whoa. Calm down, okay?
Yeah, well.
You help me get the tulip back, and I promise you, I guarantee you money. First, we have to lose a couple of friends. It's hard. I know that, but it has to be done. Do you agree?
I agree. But how are we going to do that?
I have a cunning plan. Can you submit a signal and bounce it back like a ball so you'd think it came from the thing you bounced it off?
Well, that's easy. That should do it.
What's the problem?
I'm picking up distress signals from the abandoned fighter. There's a child's voice, too, I think.
Help me, please, help me. I'm all alone, please help.
There's more, which is barely audible.
Stop laughing. You have to do it again.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think we have to go and check it out.
With all that wreckage, it's dangerous.
Yeah, but it sounds like a child, doesn't it?
I'm coming with you.
Car, power up the shuttle.
Yes, sir.
I remember something.
What?
I'm dangerous.
What do you mean?
You gotta put me back.
Back where? Outside? Are you nuts?
That's where I belong.
Emergency backup?
What was that? Okay, I have no engines. We're drifting. Oh my God, we're gonna collide.
Hold on.
You know how they say your whole life flashes in front of your eyes? Mine just did.
Caravaggio, we've just lost all power here. We're gonna need some help. Caravaggio, come in. What's so funny?
Help me. Help me, Captain. Help, please, please help. Save me. Please save me from the raiders.
I hope this is a joke.
No joke, Captain. We are revolting, aren't we? We've taken over the ship.
Actually, we are quite revolting.
I'm aware of that, Marcus. Put Rodolfo on.
Ship's ours now, Captain. Ta-ta. Over and out, car.
Have they gone nuts?
Caravaggio, launch Miss Montana's Beetles and fetch that fighter ship.
Are you sure?
Just do it!
So, which frequency are you at?
You wanna let me try?
You don't think I can do it?
I didn't say that.
I don't need your help, Travis. I think you're needed at your chair, Captain. We should be able to take the emergency beacon frequency and broadcast out on that.
94.5.
94.5.
Our emergency frequency.
Right.
You know, mate, we are gonna make out like raiders on this one.
Raiders. Raiders, yeah.
What's happening, Car?
I am not programmed to judge on human behavior, but some deviance seems to be occurring. In addition, the fighter ship is being brought aboard the Tulip.
What about Percy?
She's asleep at the moment. I think the sexual relations she enjoyed with Mishkin have exhausted her.
What?
This is crazy. This Mishkin's up to something. Car, I need to broadcast the Mayday.
Go ahead, Captain.
We may have a mutiny situation. Repeat, mutiny. Please respond.
At the moment, we are stranded in a shuttlecraft, which at this minute is powerless.
Excellent. Now all we gotta do is find a buyer for it in the tulip. What do you think, lad, eh? Make us rich?
No. No, I don't think so. I think we should join up with the raiders. Use this piece of crap as a pirate ship, you know. You've started already, Rudy. Stealing that fighter, and like you said, she's a juicy prize.
Yes. This is a very profitable career. But, dangerous. And short-lived.
But a lot of fun.
Oh, crap.
I've got 2 ships to sell. One, a neat little fighter with a few scorch marks. The other, a grand old elegant space cruise liner in good condition. Now, I have proof of ownership of the liner.
I've seen enough, Caravaggio.
But the...
I just thought someone should know about this.
Rodolfo hasn't been himself lately. I think we should confine him to his quarters.
Marcus!
On, medical grounds.
Oh dear.
What's going on?
Rodolfo, you sneaky bastard. You were gonna sell those ships, weren't you?
Yeah. Trying to get the best deal for the both of us.
Yeah, well, thanks, but no thanks. Oh, by the way, these doors to your quarters are made of 2-inch armor plate. You try and blast them, you'll cook.
I'm sorry, Colonel, we're in what?
Great danger, Captain. Didn't you receive our transmission?
I told you we never received a transmission. Colonel, who is this Michigan exactly?
This case is classified. No one should touch him or engage him in any way. Think of him as an extreme hostile. Isolate him.
Yeah, well, that's a bit difficult as we're stranded here in space and he's wondering about our ship.
Sit tight. We'll be with you soon.
Sit tight.
Car, set a course for I.O. There's an asteroid close by where the Varens hang out. Let's go and say hello.
Car, what's happening? You're leaving.
Travis! I'm taking this ship out of here. I'm going back to the Raiders.
Are you out of your mind, Marcus?
No, actually, I'm right where I want to be. Nice chair you had here, Trav.
Okay. So what do we do now?
Good question.
What the hell has gotten into Marcus?
I don't know. Power?
What are you doing?
I'm the new captain.
It's Travis.
I've taken care of all of them. But you don't have to worry your pretty little head about it. They're still alive. Where's your friend?
I can't find him at the moment. Where is everyone, Marcus?
This, Percy, is my time. You see, I've realized something. If you want anything in this life, you have to take it. So, I'm taking the tulip. And then I'm gonna use her to take from the rest of the universe.
Is this supposed to be funny? Am I supposed to laugh?
No. You really don't want to be laughing at me, Percy. Are we understanding each other?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go and find me your friend. What was his name again?
You know his name.
Say it, Percy.
Michigan.
Yeah, you go and find me Michigan.
Car status on Rodolfo?
Rodolfo is currently confined to quarters. His biosigns indicate that he is fighting some sort of infection.
Where are Callie and Travis?
They're on the shuttle, which is currently sitting powered down in the midst of the debris field where we found our friend.
Okay. Can I talk to Travis?
Your wish, Miss Percy.
Travis, you there?
Yes, Percy. Where else would we be?
You okay?
Marcus is showing his ugly raider roots. No offense.
I need you to make a promise to me, Percy.
Stay away from Michigan.
Why?
I don't know what exactly, but he's dangerous. Now, we have help coming for us, but I don't know how long it'll take.
Michigan's fine.
Stop acting like a schoolgirl with a crush, Percy. There's something wrong here, and you know it.
He's a little crazy, but he's no crazier than you.
So now you're defending him because you did something stupid with him. Are you hiding him, Percy?
When you get a man, you can criticize mine, okay, Callista?
Percy. Great.
Are you feeling well?
Well, have I been unwell?
That's what Marcus told me.
What do you think?
Well, you have been in contact with Mishkin.
Eh?
There's a change in the brain pattern activity in everyone he's touched. It's like a virus, only more dangerous. It affects judgment.
Right.
Your brain pattern has returned to normal, so I deduce that the effects aren't permanent. That is why I've decided to bring the tulip back to the debris field.
And what about Marcus?
There's been no change so far. He is still, as you might say, crazy.
You okay?
I remember everything. And it's all bad.
Take care of you, I promise.
So you can't open the doors?
No, they're jammed shut.
What if I set my guns to max and blast them open?
Possibly. However, melting the metal in this confined space could superheat the air.
You're saying I might fry it?
Precisely. I can't advise that.
It's my identification. A military experiment. Codenamed Trojan Horse. I'm the prototype. I'm too dangerous. That's why I escaped. Gotta get me off your ship.
There must be something else I can do. I can't do that.
If I stay, you'll die. I don't want that.
Well, I don't want to throw you away. I just found you.
You seem to be parked in the middle of a wreck site. Do you have enough water and air to survive?
Yeah, but can't you just connect a line and tow us out?
No. It will delay us. My priority is Michigan. Our sensors have detected the trans-utopian heat trail. We'll overtake your vessel and board her. We'll have her back, Captain.
Terrific.
Okay, Marcus, freeze. We need to talk. You're ill. You don't know it. You're not yourself. But you're ill. Marcus? Sorry, son.
It was a hologram, fat man, freeze!
Whoa. You've got a gun pointed at my back. Are you prepared to kill me? Are you?
Well, maybe I am.
Pretty fast for a fat man, eh?
Come on then, fat man!
Twerp.
Percy, we've been boarded. They're here for Michigan. Looks like they have state-of-the-art scanners.
Car, scramble our respective signatures and transmit them towards my quarters.
Yes, of course.
Marcus!
How did you do that?
Misdirection, dear boy. It's an old magic trick. Night, night.
I'm afraid melting the doors has discharged the batteries.
Damn! Hold on. I know a little fella like you couldn't have taken on a big fella like me, not without superior firepower. So please, don't be hasty.
What do you mean? Little.
Well, you are quite small. Petite even.
I'll show you I do need this to prove who the bigger guy is.
Really?
Really?
I think you just made a big mistake.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Come on then, big man! Come on, man. Let's see what you got. Huh?
Keep still while I hit you!
Commander Orlando has arrived and would like to talk to you.
What's going on here? Say, you back?
Back? Back from where? Get off! What's going on here?
It's a long story, mate. We got visitors. Come on. Whoa. What's this all about?
Sir, adrenal levels are close to normal. More so the big one.
When did you first make contact with the subject?
Subject? What, you mean Michigan?
Yes, Michigan.
Well, he arrived yesterday.
He must be dying if the effect is wearing off that quickly. He'll have to be isolated, then destroyed. Now let's do this hard and fast. Where is he?
It's the right thing. You must know that.
No, I don't.
Why won't you believe me? I'll only destroy you in the end.
You're crazy, that's all.
Well, I think he's with Percy.
Percy? We're coming with you, Colonel.
No civilians.
Do we look civil?
I don't have time for this! Get a lock on our target. Losing time here, soldier.
Signature is vague. Diffusing. Yes, got him, sir. It's 4 decks above, 2 sections
That's
west.
crew quarters.
All right, let's go.
Look at me. Look. I'll show you what'll happen if I stay.
I can't understand all this. I mean, what is this Michigan? Is he human?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Michigan is very special, unique. He's been bioengineered to be a weapon, to infiltrate and to destroy from within. And the only problem is he can't control who he affects. Friend or foe, it's all the same. He's left a trail of dead bodies behind him. That's why he must be destroyed.
Bloody military.
Did you feel when we made love?
I know what you want.
I felt your hunger.
Didn't I make you happy? I want to make you happy. I know what makes you happy.
Stop it! I believe you.
You're the one behind this sweet little project?
He's my son. They said he was brilliant, was going to revolutionize war. Make me so proud. My son became a disease. This is what I let them do to my only child. That's why this is my job.
Signal scattering. Was everywhere. Detecting life forms in the shuttle bay.
All right, let's move out.
I'm a monster. monster, Percy. I don't deserve to live. I hurt people.
You made me feel alive for the first time.
You made me happy. You're my greatest gift. You showed me the secret you, and for that, I'm forever grateful.
Colonel, just detected a vessel leaving the ship.
Leaving the ship? All right, gentlemen, we'll take it from here. Let's get after him.
Bridge?
Bridge?
Bridge.
Damn it! Not again.
Colonel, the cargo signal's fading.
Pursue the cargo.
But the debris field!
Go! I told you to go after it!
You all right?
I'm sorry. I performed an unauthorized launch.
Come in, Tulip. 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 Come in, Tulip. Tulip. Is anybody out there?
We've all had a rough ride.
Yep. Don't we always? Where are Callie and Travis?